core guys have known each other for about 7 years, maybe 6. I'm not sure. Time flies. So the 3 original of our group was me, ItsyaboyAzz, and we'll call Ika, because that's his online name. We'll call him. We won't give his real name out, but he'll know who he is. So these, as we talked about on earlier, our relationship, all of us, is pretty much built on giving shit to each other. So it all started when Az and Baker were kind of giving shit to each other, and Ethan pretty much said, if you don't shut up, I'll fucking deck you in real life. And Az turned around and went, well, fucking, all right, let's go. Me being in the party, being, kind of the shit stirrer it is, and goes, all right, boys, let's fucking do this. Let's do it in 6 months' time. Let's all get together in Canberra, our nation's capital. People from the group came from, South Australia, with New South Wales, Queensland, Region Wales, and Melbourne, all to meet up. There's 12. I think there was 7 of us that ended up, or 8 of us that ended up meeting each other. We had a brilliant boys' weekend, which we're going to do every year. Hopefully, we're going to be able to do it this year. Hopefully, the restrictions are gone. We set it up as a proper thing, a proper fight, where we had boxing gloves, a ring, everything, and had 3 rounds. It was 3 rounds, 2 minutes each, and we put them against each other. And I've got to say, everyone thought that Az was going to get knocked out within the first 5 seconds, but to his credit, he lasted 2 rounds before he felt like a bag of shit. So well done. Well done.
Thanks, man.
But apparently we've just learned, not that long ago, that one of our mates, and this was last August we went, we just learnt that he has a video from the whole weekend that he's actually uploading to YouTube. So I think he's done it as a private thing, but if I can, I will grab it off him and I'll put it on the Generation Random podcast page for everyone to watch. I'll just make sure it's appropriate for all ages. If it's not, I might have second thoughts, but I will. If you want to have a look at it, we'll put it up on my page so you can have a squiz and have a funny laugh at it. Great weekend with a bunch of great guys and everything like that. So, mate, hopefully we get to do it again this August. We've got people from we've got more of the boys coming. We got boys from New Zealand and the rest from South Australia. How fucking crazy will that be this August?
I know it'd be nuts. It'll be a massive bender, that's for sure.
I'm hoping the restrictions are eased for us to be able to do it. I mean, there'll be 10 of us, so yeah, I think we're allowed to do that by then. So fucking bring it on. And if there are listeners in any Generation Random listeners in Canberra when we're down there, fucking be more than happy to join up for a few beers. Then yeah, definitely. Okay, so that goes on with the stupidest thing you've done because somebody dared to you. But what's the stupidest thing you've done in your own free will that you've just decided? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No one's egged you. You've just gone. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh man, multiple things, man. I've done a couple of streaks. That's always fun. There's not
just
really
just training for your stripper days, aren't you?
Running through the wind. Yeah, exactly. Got to keep it up. I mean, got to stay healthy and fit and active. I like to think I'm fairly athletic, so I'll literally jump off everything or try and do a flip if I've got any sort of substance in my body. So I've caused a bit of damage to myself doing that, but that's realistically it. Just imagine a fat guy trying to do a backflip and landing on his face. It's great.
So this next question could be quite controversial. If you could lock up one person in a mental institution, who would it be?
Probably me, mate. Fucking hell.
You'd lock yourself up in a padded cell. Fuck that. I'm going away to a padded cell.
Yeah, get me out of here. No, mate. Lock up in a mental asylum. Yeah, that's a rough one.
Oh, fuck, I love this next question. So we'll continue with this, but I love this next question. Yep. What part of your body could use a little lotion?
Could use a little lotion?
Just what part of your body could use a little lotion? My bum cheeks. And that's not for anything. That's
Like
not for
what-
anything. That's
what
not
kind
for
of,
anything
like, lotion are we
sexual.
talking
That's
about?
just I sit on my ass a lot for work, for driving, to record this, playing games. They chap a bit. You know, a little lotion on the inner cheeks doesn't go awry. Where would you put a little lotion?
Oh, dude, my hands. I like having
A lot of hand jobs?
soft hands. I got really sort of soft, sort of like young child hands.
You got
Goes
great
well with
hand job
body.
hands.
Exactly, mate. You get really good at it when you use
You got
a lot
wristy
of
fingers.
lotion. You wouldn't believe it.
Wristy
Mate,
fingers. That's your
that's
new
it, mate.
nickname. We're going to name you
Look
Wristy
at
Fingers.
that. No, you're fucking not.
You give the ultimate wristy with those soft hands. Bring those hands over here, boy.
Okay, boss.
What part of the human face is your favourite?
Probably eyes, man.
Your eyes? Eyes?
Oh, for me.
No,
you
just
seen my
generally.
face?
On the face, on anybody's face, what is your favourite part?
Probably eyes or smile, man. No.
I'm going to go a bit weird here. I don't know what it's called, so if you know what it's called, please message me on my page. But the little bit on where your lips meet, just under your nose, that little bit, that little dip on your top lip, it's like a little crevice. It's like where, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. It's where I can't grow facial hair. Which is my whole face though as well, so...
It's those 16-year-old looks. I don't know what it's called, but that is probably my favourite. That's probably the thing I look at when I look at somebody's face. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo. I'm random. That's why I'm doing this podcast.
Call it the Hitler space.
Pardon?
We'll call it the Hitler space or something like that. Something to identify it. So
The
you
Hitler
know what
space.
we're talking about.
I will find out what it is. All right. So, what is the best thing before sliced bread?
For sliced bread.
Before sliced bread. What was the best thing before
When
sliced
we
bread?
say that, we talk when it was invented.
Dude, when was
Electricity?
sliced bread? When was sliced bread?
Sliced
I mean, sliced bread has to be... Do you actually know that?
No,
You
sliced
actually
bread
know
was
the
only
date?
the last 150 years. 100%. It was, I'm nearly 100% adamant it was 1910. In that decade. If I'm wrong, fucking don't quote me. I'm not a journalist. But I do believe 1910.
So
Should we look this one up quickly?
No. We'll fast forward. Who gives a fuck?
Easy.
All right.
Don't
So,
quote me.
would you rather be trapped in an elevator full of men with BO, or 3 soaked dogs?
Soap dogs.
Soaked, drenched, wet.
Dude, I hate being in an elevator by myself, let alone with sweaty men. So I'm taking the dogs, brother.
You don't care about the smell. You're just not with sweaty men.
Dude, I don't care, man. I'm in an elevator. I'm in a confined space, and there's no males around me. I'm happy.
All right. Would you rather live permanently in a roller coaster park or a zoo?
Oh my god, zoo, 100%. Then I could go full Joe Exotic.
How fucking crazy is that show?
But I'll do it with like domestic cats. Like that's all it is.
Holy
it's just
fuck.
domestic cats, so I don't die.
And you know what's the best thing in the world? Nicolas Cage has been fucking picked to play Joe Exotic
Come on.
in the fucking new series.
I just-
Is that not mental? I thought Nicolas
No, you
Cage
know
was
who it should have
dead.
been? It should have been David Spade. We could have got a Joe Dirt free Joe Exotic edition.
I want to know,
Yeah.
will Nicolas Cage bring out his bow from Con Air?
Nobody put Bonnie Oh fuck, I can't
Well,
remember the line.
nobody puts Bonnie. Whatever. But do you think he'll embody Bo from and then put Joe Exotic's spin on it?
I think it would be more. I'd like to see him more as he was in Face Off. I'd like to see that more eccentric sort of.
Can we add
like,
both
vibe,
together?
right?
Like, just put both
We
together,
could.
and then dress him up as Joe Dirt. I think that's perfect.
Perfect.
Fucking
Get
done.
David
Boom. People.
We've solved the code.
All right. Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato? What a
Chris, I think
fucking
you should
question!
answer this one.
Who wrote these? Who wrote these questions? Huh?
I mean, you should ask yourself that question, mate, because you want to look like a potato.
I look like a potato. I look like a dead set potato. I feel like a potato some days as well.
I'd be Sam from Lord of the Rings' Wet Dream if I would look like a potato, so I'd have to go with that.
Sam was Gouchy.
Gamgee, man. Come on.
That's a great response. Oh, man. All right. Moving on. You're in the circus. Would you rather be the person with their head inside the lion's mouth or get shot out of a cannon?
I reckon it'd be pretty cool to get shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Both of them have the ability to kill you.
Look, as long as Tom Petty Free Fallin' is playing Why Get Shot, I'm happy. That's a good way to go out.
I'd rather Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Bat Beneder. Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
Fucking fire away. That or Love Gun by Kiss. Love Gun. Oh, that's a great question. All right, here's a question for you. I only thought about this now. If you could choose the theme song of your life, what would that song be?
Hogan, Real American.
Can you read that for all the listeners again?
Hulk Hogan, Real American. Can you imagine coming after that? Or Living in America by James Brown. The Apollo Creed song, the one where he dies after.
And then you come out and everyone is fucking disappointed.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I will throw another song in the mix. Sweet Caroline. 100%.
Just to get everyone singing.
Man, and I'll put it out there. Well, if there are people out there who don't bop, bop, bop when you need bop, 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 you're the scum of the earth.
See, I like anything. I think Kenny Loggins should write a brand new song for my life.
That's just because you love Danger Zone so much and Archer.
I think I listen to Danger Zone at least once every day. I actually on Spotify. If you open my Spotify up, it comes up with Kenny Loggins' best hits. I mean, come on. You got Footloose. You've got Danger Zone. And the song he did for Beverly Hills Cop. I can't remember.
I know the one.
The man was an 80s. The man was an 80s movie music fucking master.
100%. He was involved in everything.
Oh, he needs to write my theme song. So, but I changed. So I'm really my music tastes. My music tastes have rapidly changed throughout the years. I mean, when I was growing up, it was teenage angst, pop punk, Blink-182, Sum 41, which I'm still in love with today. I always listen to old school Sum 41, Newfound Glory, Blink-182, all that, and then I got really into the post-hardcore stage, so, the Used, and then also the emo stuff with My Chemical Romance, and I'm still into that today, that hasn't changed, and A Day to Remember, and then I got into the harder stuff, the much harder stuff, Slipknot, Metallica, getting even harder with the Lamb of God, and everything like that. But my brother, my dad had a massive influence on my music tastes, and